By the time I turned 20, I thought I would have life figured out. Money stable, purpose cleared, and happiness guaranteed. But reality hit different. In this video, I'll be sharing 20 lessons I learned before 20, not from books, but from experience, mistakes, and growth. And if you're in your teens or early 20, this video might save you years of regret. What's up guys, I am Agbo Samuel Odi, the Liquidity King and the AUD/USD sniper trader, popularly known as ASO Forex. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we talk about growth, money, and becoming a better version of yourself. So kindly hit the subscribe button because this one is personal. Now guys, let's get to the lesson. Now, the first lesson is nobody is coming to save you. I'll give a backstory of my personality, right? So, I graduated from the prestigious University of Port Harcourt. While I wanted going to the university, things were difficult, but I had the determination to be a graduate someday, right? Now, I had to do the work to pass my exams and save money for tuition fees, right? Passing the different stages of classes to become a graduate today. I did that because I know it's for my betterment and also adding value to myself. Today I'm a graduate, right? Now you need to understand that I took responsibility over my life because I know what I was doing then would add value to my life in future time, right? You need to take responsibility for your life because no one owes you your success, right? And the second lesson is learn a skill early. With the use of phones and many other gadgets, times and information has become easier, right? There are a lot of skill online that you can learn, either writing a book on Amazon, learning videography, photo editing, or selling a digital product, learning trading, and many other ventures, right? Learning a skill in your 20s is a non-negotiable, right? You have to, because these skills will be what will help you earn money and also make money, right? Because going to school alone is not enough, right? Skill actually pays the bills, right? So in your 20s, you have to pick a skill, be it learning a skill online or a physical place where you can go through apprenticeship and learn something, guys. So in your 20s, you have to learn a skill. It's a non-negotiable, right? And the third lesson is discipline beats motivation, right? You need to understand that after you've learned a skill, to an extent, motivation fades, right? And discipline is what keeps you going on days you don't feel like it, right? You need to prioritize discipline over motivation, and this is why keeping routine for each day, it's very important, right? So you need to discipline yourself to do things that you know matters and it's sustainable long term, right? So discipline beats motivation, guys. And the fourth lesson is stop seeking validation, right? In your 20s, you're learning a lot and you're meeting a lot of persons and you have a lot of noise around you from family opinion over your life and also friends' influence, right? You need to cut off those noise and actually know what you actually want for yourself and do it, right? Because not everyone needs to understand your journey, right? Stop seeking validation and actually do what matters, right? And the fifth lesson is time is your biggest asset, right? Now you need to understand that in your 20s is the time that you have to make mistakes and also gather cumbersome of knowledge, right? So at this point, you don't really need to hold yourself back to things, right? Explore many things, learn as much as you can, and recover from toxic experience early, guys, because you need to understand this, right? Once time is gone, you can't take it back. Take those risks and recover quickly from toxic experience, right? And the sixth point is comfort is dangerous. In your 20s is where you need to have the discomfort you need to succeed, right? So you need to do things that push you beyond your limit and persevere in some circumstances in order for you to get the result in whatever you want to achieve, right? Because if you become too comfortable, then you stop growing, right? And in your 20, this is where you need to accept a lot of discomforting circumstances to get positive results that can change your life, right? And the seventh point is your circle matter than you think. You need to understand that people around you either upgrade your life or destroy it, right? So you need to draft where you're headed and the right people you need that can help push you towards going in that direction and achieving the result you seek, right? Your association with people and your circle plays a big role in your 20s, right? So guys, always be mindful of the kind of circle you keep around you. I suggest people that push you towards achieving your goals, people that have bigger goals, right? Because what it does, it will motivate you towards achieving whatever goal you set for yourself, right? If you've stick around and watching this video this far, our community appreciates it, right? Now our goal of this channel is to raise this channel to 1,000 subscribers, right? And would want you to be part of this exciting community, right? So smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment your thoughts in this video, and let's grow this channel together, right? So let's get back to the lesson. The eighth lesson is failure is part of the journey, right? Case study I'll build with this is learning a musical instrument, right? You don't just learn how to play probably the piano or the drums at first sight, right? You need to practice, fail at the process before you start getting better in it, right? And understanding the rhythm to which these instruments are being played, right? And also, if you're learning any skill, be it a tech skill, trading, or anything in general, right? You need to understand that in the process you will encounter failure, right? But in every failure there is a lesson if you choose to learn from them, right? And the ninth lesson is, in your 20s, never underrate consistency. This is your prime years, right? So you need to be very consistent in things that you've set as goals for yourself, right? With consistency, it helps you build small daily effort, and trust me, it beats random big effort, right? You don't need to be random, you just have to be consistent, right? In your 20s, consistency plays a very big role in you becoming someone that is unbeatable or exceptional in future years to come, right? So never underrate the power of consistency in your 20s. You have to be consistent, showing up for your goals and dream, right? The 10th lesson is money is important. Don't let anybody lie to you. In your 20s is where you build the skill set that can help you earn, right? Now there's this saying, especially in Africa, right, that if you're money conscious, then it's not okay. But I can tell you that's why over 70% of Africans are stuck, right? But you need to flip that coin away, right? Don't let anybody deceive you. In your 20s, you learn skills that can help you earn money. Don't let anybody sugarcoat things and make you say money is not important. Trust me, guys, it is super important. Although it won't solve everything, but money does solve a lot, right? If you've learned something so far, kindly drop a like, because it helps the video reach more people like you. Now, being broke is temporary, but staying broke is a choice, right? Now, in your 20s, not having money doesn't mean you lack the ideas to generate money, right? So being broke should be what pushes you towards gaining the right knowledge and finding a solution to put money in your pocket, right? I myself was broke, right, while I was in school, right? That was what triggered me to learn things, right? I play music, I'm into trading, I make money from music, and I'm making money from trading as well, right? So being broke should be what should push you towards learning things and gaining knowledge that can put money in your pocket. And you need to understand that money flows from rendering of service or giving out value, right? You need to ask yourself, what are the services that you can provide to a novice person that can give you money? Or what are the values people really need that you can meet for them to put money in your pocket, right? So you need to understand that in your 20s you can be broke, but staying broke is a choice, right? The 12th lesson is, in your 20s you don't need to have everything figured out, right? Now there are days that you'll be confused, there are days that you doubt the process, there are days that you won't even feel like doing the tasks that can get you positive results, but you just have to keep moving, right? Because the benefit and the glory ahead is better than your mood or your emotional state at the moment, right? So sometimes it's okay to be confused, but regardless, you have to keep moving, guys. And the 13th lesson is, learn about money early. Now when we talk about learning about money, is investment, in savings, learning trading, overall just learning how money works, right? Because when you learn all these things, it will help you channel your money in the right direction that will bring you bigger returns in the nearest future, right? So here on my channel, I teach about finance, talk about trading. I'm a certified trader. I educate people how to trade the financial market. And if you want to learn, there are tons of videos that have broken down how you can understand trading, investment, and how money works, right? So this channel is the right place for you. Click that subscribe button now, guys. The 14th point is, you will outgrow people, and that is okay. Now you need to understand that when purpose is involved in one's life, it means you've chosen a path for yourself. There is no problem outgrowing your friends, work colleagues, and etc, right? The 15th lesson is, opportunities don't wait forever, guys. Now in your 20s you would have diversified opportunities, right? You need to look out for those opportunities you're interested in and simply take them, guys. Take chances of opportunity to learn things, network with people, to become better in your 20s. Don't take chances, guys. Learn, network, and grow, right? Because opportunities will not wait forever. The 16th lesson is, comparison is a thief of joy. In your 20s, you need to focus on your path because everybody's timeline is different, right? Don't be carried away by peer pressure. Don't be carried away by partying. You need to focus on your journey, right? Avoid anything that makes you compare yourself with people because our paths are different, right? So in your 20s, focus on yourself to get the result you want, right? The 17th point is, social media is not real life. Now I had to bring this up because we all are prompt to use social media, right? Either for positive things and for negative things, right? You need to understand that most people only show their highlights on social media and not their struggle. So don't be carried away with some fantasy you see online, right? And trust me, if it's too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. So social media is not real life, and they tend to show you just their highlight to probably sell and market whatever they want you to buy, right? So avoid listening to people that gives you high dopamine for things that you know is not aligned to your purpose and goal in life, right? So the 18th point is, in your 20s, protect your energy. Now guys, this is very important. Mind the kind of argument you get into, the kind of environment you find yourself, and mind the people that you listen to, because these things would be what will influence your life, either positive or negative, right? So in your 20s, you need to understand that not everything requires your attention, right? Note that. The 19th point is, take good care of your health, right? You need to understand that health is wealth, right? And your body is your real wealth. So in terms of your physics, going to gym, what you eat, in terms of what you read, right? The information you consume, these are the things that shaping your body and your mind to strive for positivity, becoming 1% better every single day. So health is wealth, right? In your 20s, prioritize your health. The last lesson is believe in yourself even when nobody does. In your 20s, at some point, things that you want to achieve, the pictures and the ideas you have in your head, people might not really understand it. There's no problem with that. You know what you believe, and don't let anyone talk you out of what they feel is a limitation for them, right? Because it's just you versus you, right? And when you believe in yourself, keep pushing towards learning, growing, developing on things you've learned, and this will set you up for life, guys. Now guys, these are the lessons I learned in my 20s the hard way. Watching this video, you don't have to learn the hard way too. If you're in your 20s watching this video, take it serious, guys. And if you're above 20, then it's not late still applying these lessons, right? Now guys, comment below which lesson did hit you hard, right? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. And I'll see you in the next video. For now, I'm out.